Hi, everybody. We're in the Sunshine State, and the Panthers ready to scratch and claw their way to victory here on the ice tonight. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Panthers take possession here on the opening draw. We are underway. Dallas has it behind the net. Moves it to Labushkin. Sends it over to Robertson. Puck picked up by Ekblad. And that's broken up by Harley. The Stars carried along the wall. Oh, great use of the body on the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And that's off a stick. It's gone.
Goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
Florida's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James. And that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Dallas plays the puck along the boards. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Here's a short pass to Sagan. Takes the pass back to the point. Denies him on a slap.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Lots of time left in this period. Florida's up 1-0. Steals won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. From point range. Oh, a clutch save!
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Tries to feed it over to Bichelle. Oh, and the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Florida's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Duchesne's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. From the left side, takes the pass. And he takes the feed. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Taken by Boqvist. Dallas takes possession of the puck. Oh, smart heads-up read. Quick feed to Boqvist. Back to the point, he set it up. Big save by the goaltender. Levels him with the hit. Oh, things are about to get combustible.
Well, they are, because you can't do that, James. You can't hit a star player and expect not to have to answer to it.
And ring the bell, it's over.
That's just a perfectly executed final punch, James. You try to get your team going. Sometimes the fight is what happens, and this is exactly it, but the winner is going to the home team.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. And they'll start with possession. Dallas gains a hold of it. Gains the zone on the left wing. The Panthers have it now. Gets the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Cougars won the draw here in their own zone. The Stars scoop it up along the boards. Big time stop by Bobrovsky.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender.
Trying to shake loose. He scores! Oh, it's gorgeous.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Still lots of time left in the period. Florida's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Dishes it off. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Dallas plays it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Petrie. Pushes it across to Polinski's. Takes a shot. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Panthers have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Cougars won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Shuts them down. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Takes it into the slot. Stones it in front.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Here in the back half of this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Dished on over to Robertson. And now it's grabbed by Duchesne. And an easy glove save on the play. Cougars won a big draw on their own end. Shot! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Takes the pass. Denies him in close.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Quick pass to Petrovic. Dallas has it in the defensive end. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Florida's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Mendez wins the draw inside the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Marchand. Luostarinen got the puck. Moves it to the middle. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Feeds it over to Blackwell. Dallas has it against the half wall. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. setting up against the wall. Beats the puck to Faksa. We got a whistle offside to call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Panthers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Dallas is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Battling for it along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Puts it on in, and he was ready for that one. Lacks it into the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Shot, gets in front of it. The save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
The Panthers have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Florida's won the draw. Puck grabbed by Petrie. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Florida's got it across the line. There's a shot. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Levels them with the hit. The Stars will play it in their own end. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Oh, Walker saved up in textbook there. Here's a centering pass. What a chance, but they can't connect. Here they come on the attack. The Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Passes ahead from the right side. Shot! Scores!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Dallas is still trailing by 1 as they step in for the draw. And off the face-off, they take possession. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. The Panthers get a hold of it. Florida's going to play it to the corner. The Stars have it now. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Panthers looking against the half wall.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Panthers have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. Dallas wins the draw. Tries to get up the basket. Right in front of the net. Got time stop there.
Amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Here's a shot. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on. You've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Stars are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
Nice him with the save.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Panthers have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Panthers gain the zone. Here's a chance. Saros hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Panthers lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Sends it across the ice. Fires it into the offensive zone. Ekblad's taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Marhagi. And that's picked off by Johnston. Oh, this one, he stopped it.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Sends a pass over. Nice feed from the right wing. The Panthers take it along the wall. Nice play check. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Taken along the wall by Bastion. Oh! Here we go, Cheryl. They're going to go.
This is the challenge to that big hit. I thought it was clean, but nonetheless, the gloves are being dropped.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Dallas has the puck in their own end. Slides the puck ahead in the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. He looks deep to Duchesne. Sends it over to Rantanen. Great stick work with the steal. Takes a shot. What a stop right there. A little crash from Bowman forces the turnover. The Stars have it against the wall. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky. And he fights off another save.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Passes it over. And he had an answer with that save. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Harvey. Here's a pass to the middle. Picked off in front. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bobrovsky. The Panthers have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Florida's taken possession in their own end. And that's intercepted by Ekblad. Dallas looks to go on the attack. Great defensive effort with the stick. Avoids the defender. Big save in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
On the attack, now the offensive end right up the net. And he lowers the boom there. And he serves it across to Gedgevich. Comes up with a stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Florida's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. He got all of that one. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Florida's got it in the offensive zone.
Space, I might add, to walk into it. He put the spicy sauce and the mustard on that one as it beats the goaltender clean.
Florida's now extended the lead to 2 goals here in period number 2.
Well, they came out flying, didn't they, James? I mean, they've been outstanding in all areas of the ice. They pounced on loose pucks, and they've been able to take it to the net.
Harvey's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Florida's got the puck. Verhaeghe's got it in the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Hey, to the middle. Oh, he just put it on. They connect with that shot. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a great save.
Bobrovsky's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Panthers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Slides it diagonally to Robertson. Broken up at center by Jones. Shuts him down.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives it top of the net, but he takes it away.
Florida's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Panthers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And that's poked away. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Mendez wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Turned aside by Saros.
Mendez gets a shot on goal, and he's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and you can be frustrated, but listen, you got to get scoring chances. You got to be on the ice to get them.
Fires it on net, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Takes the feed at the point. Denies him. He got all of it. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Kunin's won the draw there on the attack. Trying a physical line here. Hintz gains the zone. Quick shot! And that banks off the stick. Hintz explores his options in the corner. Snagged with the glove by Bobrovsky.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Panthers have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. won it off the faceoff. And he feeds it down to Gadjevich. Handles the pass. Petrovich's got control of it now behind the cage. Florida's got a hold of the puck now.
Saros negates the scoring opportunity. James really quick to set to position and face the shooter dead on.
And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Stars will play it from the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Petrovich. Gets the puck in deep. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Over the line they come. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Moves it to Petrovich. Dallas looks to break out of their own end. Here's a chance to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Up along the wing. Puck picked up by Reinhart. Stopped by the goaltender.
Saros' last save was a reminder how good he can be when he is on point and tracking the puck well here. He steals one from his opponent to keep that one out of the net.
Here in the late goings of the period, Florida's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. The Stars take possession in the defensive end. Sagan's going to play it against the half wall. The Stars gain control of the puck. And he loses control of the puck.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Panthers have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Play resumes here as he leads the draw inside the offensive zone. Feeds the puck over to Marchand. They've got some momentum here. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? It's gone over to Pushkin. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
The Stars move the puck in the defensive zone. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box. Thank you for your generosity.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Lots of time left in this period. Florida's got a 3-1 lead. Mendez takes possession after that center ice faceoff. The Stars look to start the transition game. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Pass to Marchand. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team.
You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Florida's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and No signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Pass back to the point. Gets a stick on it. Big stick save by the goaltender. Here they come on the attack. Here's a pass in front. The shot. And he gets in front of that.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Florida's on total cruise control early in this third period. Steals won the draw here in their own zone. Grabs the puck. Dallas plays it along the wall. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Angles it over to Reinhart. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Sends it in deep. Florida's got it from behind the net. There's a shot. Glove save made by Bobrovsky.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Panthers lead at 4-1. Mendez wins the faceoff at his own end. Tosses it on to Samaskevich. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Dallas has the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Dallas looks to get things going now with the clock. Slides it across to Boqvist. Florida's across the blue line. Drives to the paint. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is gonna love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Florida's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Greer's got it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Gadjevich. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Rantanen. Pass out front, and he'll hang on to it. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. The way players train in the stick technology are a reason why a shot like this gets off so quickly, James. Absolutely incredible speed, but the amount of time to get it off the stick, that's the real deal breaker.
Dallas is showing some pep in their step, and the bench has come to life as well.
The bench has come alive because they know they're in this game. It just takes one more, James, and their opponent will be on their heels. They clearly already are, but they have to continue to push the pace and get to good scoring areas.
Right on the doorstep. Scores! Look at this. Here we go. Answer back.
Well, they responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. You know what I love about this goal, James? It's all heart. He's fighting for every inch of that ice. He may be on his way down. He's stumbling. He's lost his balance. But it's the 100% effort that makes this play even possible.
The Panthers are having themselves a night, and they probably this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Quick pass across to Hintz. Goalie makes the save. Dallas has it near the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Luskarainen. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick feed to Ekblad. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Hintz. Florida's got the puck in their own end.
The Panthers' top line has been so impressive tonight, James. Just the way they feed off one another, their motion, their chemistry. Real tough to defend and create a lot of momentum for their team.
There's a firm collision. And here's the pass to Hintz. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, the goaltender has no chance of catching up to this puck. I mean, man, he put some hot sauce, some pepper, and some mustard on this quick release shot all at once.
The Stars haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
Florida's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Draws to the sweet spot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Dallas takes hold of the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. And that pass goes off a stick. Dallas has it in the open ice. Slides it across. And that's intercepted by Nikolai. Dropped him in the open ice. Oh, look at this. And that tears off a body in traffic. Slides the puck to Verhaeghe. Directs it on over to Rantanen. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Works it across to Johnston. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And a little body contact on that play. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. And they'll dump it in. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Petrie. Slides by the check. Great chance and an even better save. And that's off the stick. Scrum along the wall. Taken by Luskarainen. Florida's moving it into the offensive end. Shot. Oh, it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Can't maintain possession after that hit. What the stop.
Really aggressive and challenging, and when you do that, you find a way to get to position quick, and you can deflect the pucks to the corner, just like that. You make that one look easy.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Tries to feed it over to Marchand. The Stars pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Panthers have it against the wall. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Florida's got the puck against the half wall. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting it. His stick flies out of his hands. Now he's got to go collect it and get back in the play.
puck will get a stoppage in play.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Panthers are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Dallas wins the draw. Fires it. Comes up with a stop. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Passes the puck over to Rantanen. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Dallas has the extra attacker out with the goalie on the bench here. He scores! And there's the hat-trick, and Limbo shuffles fly.
Anytime you get a hat-trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those hats flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
The Panthers are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Gunnings won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. The Panthers have it from their own end. Takes the feed. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop him? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
The Stars killed it on the boards. They put the puck into the offensive end. Verhaeghe's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick shot! They score! And it's back to back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. That puck comes off his stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. It's in back of the net.
The Panthers have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Florida's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. The Panthers danced around the ice with the puck on their stick all night long, Sean.
Yeah, and when that happens, you've got your opponent running. They run outside the dots, and then you can slide the puck to the middle of the ice, and you can really cash in and convert on those opportunities. I love their game tonight.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey,